What's the worst betrayal you've discovered? When Mom hired Patricia as her live-in caregiver after her stroke, I thought we'd found an angel. She came with 5 years of experience and references that practically glowed. Patricia was this sweet lady in her 50s with graying hair she kept in a neat bun and reading glasses that hung from a beaded chain around her neck. The first few weeks were perfect. Patricia cooked Mom's favorite pot roast every Sunday and remembered exactly how she liked her tea with just a splash of milk. She organized all of Mom's medications in a fancy pill organizer with alarms and even color-coded everything. I finally felt like I could breathe again after months of trying to juggle my job and taking care of Mom on my own. But then little things started feeling off. Mom's best friend Helen stopped calling, and when I asked about it, Patricia said Helen had visited, but Mom got too confused and upset. The housekeeper who'd been with Mom for 20 years was suddenly let go because Patricia said she was stressing Mom out with too much noise from the vacuum. Mom started missing her book club meetings that she'd never missed in 15 years. When I brought it up at Sunday dinner, my brother told me I was being paranoid. "Patricia's amazing," he said while she served us homemade apple pie. "You're just having trouble sharing Mom." My sister agreed and said I should be grateful we found someone so devoted. One day I stopped by unannounced and found a stack of unopened bills shoved in a kitchen drawer. Mom's signature on some checks looked weird, like someone was trying to copy her shaky handwriting. That night I couldn't sleep, so I went through Mom's bank statements online and saw withdrawals I didn't recognize. Small ones at first, like $50 here and there, but they were getting bigger. I knew I had to be smart about this. I bought these tiny cameras that looked like picture frames and set them up around the house. I started keeping copies of every bank statement and credit card bill. When Patricia wasn't looking, I'd take photos of Mom's checkbook with my phone. I felt like a spy in my own mother's house, but something was definitely wrong. The footage made me sick. When they were alone, Patricia would yell at Mom for small things like spilling water or asking the same question twice. She'd withhold Mom's anxiety medication as punishment and tell her she was too much trouble. I saw her on camera telling Mom that I wanted to put her in a nursing home and steal her money, which was insane because I'd never said anything like that. I started building a case file like I was some kind of detective. The bank manager had noticed weird patterns and was worried. The pharmacist said Mom's medication refills didn't match what she should be taking. I found out Patricia had opened 2 new credit cards in Mom's name. She was isolating Mom from everyone who cared about her and slowly draining her accounts. My siblings still didn't believe me when I tried to show them the evidence. Patricia had them completely fooled with her sweet grandmother act. She even started telling them I was unstable and jealous. I knew I needed something bigger to expose her, so I came up with a plan. I called Mom's estate lawyer and told him everything. We scheduled a routine document review but didn't tell Patricia the real reason. I also arranged for a supervisor from the home health agency to wait in her car outside. The lawyer brought papers for Mom to sign, but also some very specific questions prepared. Patricia was her usual charming self when the lawyer arrived. She made coffee and chatted about the weather while Mom sat quietly in her wheelchair. But when the lawyer started asking about recent changes to Mom's accounts, Patricia's smile got tight. He pulled out bank statements showing the mysterious withdrawals and asked Mom if she'd authorized them. "I don't remember," Mom said in her small voice, and Patricia jumped in fast. "Of course you don't remember, sweetie. That's why I help you with everything." Patricia's voice had an edge now. The lawyer kept pushing and showed the credit card statements. Patricia's face went red and she stood up quickly, knocking over her coffee cup. "This is ridiculous. I've done nothing but care for this woman and now you're attacking me? We're just trying to understand these transactions," the lawyer said calmly. Patricia lost it completely. She grabbed Mom's wheelchair handles and yanked her backward. "You ungrateful witch. After everything I've done for you, you'd be rotting in some nursing home without me." Her fake sweet voice was completely gone, replaced by something vicious and mean. Mom started crying and reached for me. "Please help me. I'm scared." That's when I pulled out my phone and showed Patricia I'd been recording everything. The home health supervisor walked in right on cue with security from the agency. Patricia tried to run, but there was nowhere to go. The aftermath was hard because Mom's health had gotten worse from the medication tampering, and she'd lost almost $30,000. Legal proceedings dragged on forever, and we found out Patricia had done this to 3 other families. Mom's in a nice assisted living place now that she picked herself and I visit every day after work. She can finally do her crossword puzzles in peace.